Hello and welcome to the weekly Kashmir University Video Digest Quest. First, a look at the highlights. VC inaugurates workshop on personality development in South Campus. World Water Day observed. Two-day seminar on Hindi language concludes. Allama Iqbal Library holds workshop for scholars. And Plantation Drive organized in Zakura campus. Now the details with your host Omar Malik. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Kashmir inaugurated two-day workshop on the personality development in South Campus. The workshop was organized by the Management Studies in collaboration with Purple Iris, a Mumbai-based knowledge service provider on Campus to Corporate Success Initiative 2017. Speaking on the occasion, Director South Campus Dr. Ashfaq Zari, while welcoming the guests, said such workshops are held to develop personality traits of the students.
Try to develop their personality and their communication skills, all such things which are actually required for us to market our product. Because I believe institutions such as University of Kashmir and South Campus specifically, when we have started courses like MBA, our dream is actually to create students who will tomorrow be many positions in corporate sector. So unless we help our students and finish their talents, we will probably not be in a position to sell our product. This workshop and many such events that we are planning to organize at this campus will inshallah help our students to learn and invite all such attributes which will make them marketable.
Professor Shabir Ahmed Bhatt from Business School told participants that the dynamics of the corporate world is changing.
So, if you look at the entire dynamics of this corporate world, I have as a teacher an issue, that's an issue I want to share with all of you, that reading books alone, right, and interaction with the teachers in a classroom, is that what you're going to make you managers? Is that what is needed? Perhaps the answer is no. We need a very combined and integrated approach, wherein we depend on each other. Perhaps myself, authorities, including the Honorable Vice Chancellor, share the same vision, that no institution, no university can grow in isolation. We depend on each other to grow and develop and to prosper.
Registrar Professor Musaddiq Amin Sahaf opined that packaging is important in today's world.
One's degree, one's qualification, that is the knowledge, skills, and the attitude. You focus only on the first two, that is the knowledge and skill. Perhaps you have completely left out the last dimension, which is much more important in one's personality, because that is what creates actually the employability. So when you ignore that employability, how best your product may be, your packing is poor. So you can well imagine, even if you are an ordinary student, average student, keep it in mind, if you are able to market yourself in the market, then your objective is attained.
Vice Chancellor Professor Khurshid Iqbal Indrabi stressed on the students the importance of having conviction in their endeavors to succeed.
कामयाबी है एहसास. As they say, success is only attitude. ये success ये नहीं है, मापी नहीं जाती इससे कि ये क्या बन गया, ये क्या नहीं बन गया. Success मापी जाती है how much of your brain, how much of your persona is in control of your heart. And the more it controls your heart, the more it controls your brain, the more you will get exactly what you desire. You've not gotten certain things. It's not because we do not want to provide. It's only because we did not reasonably sort of compare to give them money.
Later, the Vice Chancellor, along with university officials, inspected the South Campus and had interaction with faculty members. He assured the Director South Campus of full support required for the progress of the institution. To mark the World Water Day 2017, the Department of Environmental Science and Center for Research and Development organized a workshop on water resources, threats and challenges, a way forward. Presenting the welcome address, Dean Biological Science Professor Azra Kamli said that water would continue to dictate development progress.
Water must be considered as a finite resource that has limits and boundaries to its availability and suitability for use. The balance between supply and demand for water is a delicate one. The availability of usable water has and will continue to dictate where and to what extent development will occur. Water must be in sufficient supply for an area to develop, and an area cannot continue to develop if water demand far outstrips available supply. The water use cycle is composed of water cycle with the added influence of human activity. Dams, reservoirs, canals, withdrawal pipes in rivers, and groundwater wells all reveal that humans have a major impact on the water cycle.
Senior Assistant Professor of Environmental Sciences Department, Dr. Samiullah Bhatt, opined that having clean and quality water is the right of the people.
The right to have a good quality of water is actually the human right. But yet billions are devoid of this right of having a good quality of water. When we talk of a sustainable development goals, it is the number 6 sustainable development that everybody must get a good quality of water. And the right to have a good quality of water as well as the right to have a hygiene and sanitation.
Head Department of Civil Engineering, Jamia Millia Islamia, New Delhi, Professor Gauhar Mahmood, told participants that the quality of the water would determine the standard of living in any society.
The fact is that in 60s, when due to asthmatic attack, only a person after 60 years he used to get admitted in the hospital like Scots, like Ames and other places. Now a 25-year man is going to get admitted because of the air quality. So this is not only the water, but it is concerned with the air. So the fact is that global warming, when it is increasing because the rate of evapotranspiration is decreasing due to declining trend of the water level.
Later, experts delivered special lectures on many pressing issues. Around 100 research scholars and 10 faculty members from various departments of the university, Government College for Women Anantnag, SCOST K, Amar Singh College, SP College participated in the workshop. A two-day seminar on global perspectives of Hindi language and literature concluded. During the two-day workshop, many scholars, faculty members and experts presented their papers. The participants were unanimous in their view that the Hindi language speakers are now increasing. Later, the quest team spoke to some of the experts and participants, and this is what they said.
जो वैश्वीकरण है वो एक बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है, पर उसे हम आज भुला रहे हैं. हमने उसको फिर से याद करना है और देखना है कि किस तरह से ये हिंदी सिर्फ एक देश या एक क्षेत्र की भाषा नहीं, बल्कि जहाँ जहाँ हिंदी गए हैं सबका क्षेत्र है. मैं इकबाल के लफ्ज़ कहूँगा, हिंदी है वतन, हिंदुस्तान हमारा. तो हिंदी हिंदुस्तानी की भाषा है.
भाषा को लेकर बात हो रही है, हिंदी भाषा को. इससे हमें पता चलता है कि विश्व में किन किन देशों में हिंदी बोली जाती है, किन किन देशों से साहित्यिक पत्रिकाएं हिंदी की निकल रही हैं और क्या क्या साधन हैं, क्या क्या माध्यम हैं जिनके द्वारा हिंदी वहाँ पर प्रतिष्ठित है, या कौन सी ऐसी बातें हैं जिनके आधार पर आज हिंदी को विश्व की दूसरी भाषा होने का गौरव प्राप्त है.
जहाँ तक हिंदी का संबंध है, हिंदी आज वैश्विक स्तर पर यानी कि पूरे वर्ल्ड में समझी जाती है, बोली जाती है, पढ़ाई जाती है. लगभग 150 यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में यानी कि विदेशों की यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में हिंदी के पठन पाठन का कार्यक्रम हो रहा है और ये काम बहुत हद तक हमारी ICCR इंडियन कल्चर काउंसिल जो है वो इसको बहुत अच्छे से निभा रही है.
इन टॉपिक से जो जिनके विषय थे जो हमने सुने तो उनसे ये हमें पता चला कि हिंदी भाषा प्रचार, उसका प्रसार और वो हिंदी भाषा कहाँ तक मतलब उसका ये प्रचार प्रसार हो रहा है.
मुझे ये सुअवसर मिला है, यहाँ जो राष्ट्रीय संगोष्ठी हो रही है हिंदी का वैश्विक परिप्रेक्ष्य, भाषा और साहित्य, तो इसमें मेरा जो विषय था वो था हिंदी के वैश्विक प्रचार और प्रसार में ब्रह्मा कुमारीज़ का योगदान। तो उनका 2000 से ज़्यादा वाणियों का साहित्य है जिसमें मानव को श्रेष्ठ मानव कैसे बनाया जाता है, तो उसके विषय में था।
We also spoke to the head of Hindi department, Professor Zohra Afzal.
सबसे बड़ी चीज़ है कि हम एक मिथ को तोड़ना चाह रहे थे, क्योंकि कश्मीर में स्पेशली ये था कि हिंदी कोई नहीं पढ़ता है और हिंदी स्पेशली मुसलमान नहीं पढ़ते हैं। तो वो मिथ हमें तोड़नी थी कि ये दिखाएं हम मीडिया को कि नहीं, यहाँ मैक्सिमम बच्चे जो हैं वो हिंदी पढ़ने वाले मुसलमान ही हैं। तो मेन मकसद हमारा यही था। हिंदुस्तान में ही नहीं हिंदी का बोलबाला है, बल्कि अमेरिका, इंग्लैंड, कनाडा, हर जगह हिंदी पढ़ाई जा रही है। हमारे यहाँ फिर भी हिंदी पढ़ने वालों की तादाद कम है।
A two-day workshop on scholarly writing, reference management and deterring plagiarism was organized by the Allama Iqbal Library. A number of research scholars from all centers and departments of the university participated in it. In his welcome address, librarian Dr. Abdul Majid Baba said that the workshop was organized keeping in mind the problems faced by the scholars.
Keeping in view the various problems faced by the scholars, writers, researchers, these programs are arranged. We have this 2 days national workshop, and we try to include the various important topics which are very useful for the research scholars. I don't mean research scholars only MPhil and PhD, faculty members who write the research papers, persons who write the books, persons who act as editors of the various magazines, various journals. We hope that this type of workshop will be useful for them.
Dean Academic Affairs Professor Muhammad Ashraf Wani opined that the purpose of research is to generate knowledge, and knowledge should not be plagiarized.
What do we mean by generating knowledge is that a researcher is expected either to bring a new fact to light or to make an interpretation, a new interpretation of the existing facts. All researchers must keep this in mind while doing research, while producing a thesis, that at the end of the day, whether or not I have made an addition to the existing body of knowledge, or I am simply repeating what is already available.
Assistant Librarian Muhammad Isaq Lun conducted proceedings of the function, while Assistant Librarian Sheikh Muhammad Imran proposed vote of thanks. The Faculty of Law organized a day-long plantation drive in the Zakura campus. During the day-long plantation drive, dozens of saplings were planted in the campus. Speaking on the occasion, Registrar Professor Musaddiq Amin Saaf said such initiatives are need of the hour to bring students closer to the nature.
Unfortunately, the present generation is not focusing on social issues. What we have realized over the last 1 decade that the students have been continuously focusing on the studies only. But university realized it immediately. To make them socially responsible, we have to take certain initiatives. One of the initiatives is the plantation of the trees. I actually congratulate the Law Society for taking such initiatives and expect that in future also they will take such initiatives in developing the students and making them more responsible towards the society and societal issues.
Dean Faculty of Law Professor Muhammad Hussain said that it is the moral responsibility of every individual to plant saplings.
It was a much needed activity in this kind of place which we have started just 2-3 years before. The surroundings look like deserted, therefore it is needed, and then it is a social as well as a religious responsibility of ours to have it. Therefore, on this plantation day, I request all of you to grow and plant more and more trees.
Dean Department of Students Welfare Professor Fayaz Ahmed opined that for a healthy living, it's important to rear greenery in our society.
ये जो आज का प्लांटेशन ड्राइव लास्ट सोसाइटी कर रही है एक वेलकम स्टेप है, लेकिन बुनियादी तौर इस बात की तरफ तवज्जो देने की ज़रूरत है कि इस प्लांटेशन ड्राइव की ज़रूरत क्यों पड़ती है। मीन्स हम शायद बेहिस हो गए हैं कि जिस चीज़ से हमारी ज़िंदगी कायम है, जिस चीज़ से हमारी ज़िंदगी रवां दवा है हम उस चीज़ की तरफ तवज्जो नहीं देते। तो इम्पॉर्टेंट बात यह है कि हम सब लोग इस बात पे कंसंट्रेट करें और इस बात को ज़हननशीन कराएं कि जितने मैक्सिमम पौधे हम लगा सकते हैं हमारे आसपास में, हमारे घर के इर्द गिर्द में, उसी से हमारी ज़िंदगी अच्छे से चल सकती है। अदरवाइज़ जितने भी फिर बाद में प्रॉब्लम्स रहते हैं, शायद रेस्पिरेटरी प्रॉब्लम्स मेन वहाँ से स्टार्ट होकर फिर बाकी प्रॉब्लम को जन्म देते हैं।
With this, we come to the end of today's program. In case you have missed some part of the program, you can log on to emmrckashmir.com, where you can watch the whole episode. Send us your suggestions at our email address quest@emmrckashmir.com. Before I take your leave, here are a few words of wisdom. Any fool can know. The point is to understand.